Now you're going to design that one premium priced offer that's going to help you scale to 6 and 7 figures this year. It is the one thing you can do this week that's also going to help you to work out exactly how you're going to help your clients. I'm going to give you the exact framework today so that you can learn how to find, attract, nurture, and also close those beautiful humans looking for your help. But as always, before we kick off, we have a dance party. If you're on replay, then just scroll through 14 minutes and 16 seconds to kick off. We'll see you soon. And if you're here a little later, there might even be chapters making it easier for you. And if you're out there on the live stream, it's time to come on into the VIP room. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win in every way. Win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. 'Cause I'm the winner, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. Whoa, Jacqui Ashler's in the house. We've missed her. All right, if you're out there on the live stream, come on in. We're about to kick off day number 2. It's going to be a good one today. Bring your student hat and get ready for some action taking.
I will not bow down. Keep putting me off, I'm not gonna change my mind. Your headstrong forward, but this time around I'm taking my time. Don't push me. I'm not coming down. I'm not giving up. Oh, don't rush me. I made up my mind, going straight to the top. Follow blindly. Way my own way. See the truth behind
guys, we're getting closer to kickoff. Come on into the VIP room. Let us know where you're joining us from. We have many eyeballs out there on the live stream. I know you like to be out there, but come into the Zoom room. It's so much more fun.
I've been slamming the door and just leave you cold. When I come back, you've heated up the South Pole. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road, and almost there, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang, just like a boomerang, just like a I keep on spinning like a boomerang. You know exactly where to push or pull, and I am going mad just like you knew I would. You're reading me like an open book. You know me better than I ever thought you could. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road, and almost there, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang. I keep on spinning like a boomerang. My head is spinning on my shoulders, so what's the use of trying, baby? All the ways they lead to you, you're like a magnet pulling me in. I run away, hit the road, and almost there, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a just like a just like a I keep on spinning like a boomerang, just like a boomerang. I keep on spinning for you, like a boomerang. I keep on spinning like a boomerang.
All right, 5 minutes and 15 seconds till kickoff. Today I'm going to share with you the one thing, that's right, one thing to make your life easier.
You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me.
All right, we know what this is, right? This is the Sparkle song. It's time to stand up. Get warmed up for day number 2. I'm going to share the one winning offer, the power of one. We're going all in on the number 1 today. Jacqui's up. Yes, she is. I know Jenny likes this song.
Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine.
And sparkle.
Shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
All right, if you're out there on the live stream, look around the video. You'll find a link to come and join us inside of the Zoom room.
You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to day number 2. Give us a wave. I can see you all inside the Voz, inside the Zoom room. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you. Look at you all. I love seeing your beautiful faces inside the Zoom room. Check them all out. Hello. Welcome to day number 2. I'm so glad to see you all jumping on in. It is day number 2. Now, inside of Zoom, the coaches will be dropping a link to today's workbook. It's just to take some notes in. It's nothing fancy. You don't need it to be able to do today. But hey, if you want it, grab it. All right, so I hope, let's have a little check in the chat box. What have you learned and liked best? So pop it in the chat from kickoff and day 1. Let us know in the chat what you've liked best so far and learnt, but we're only at day number 2. We're at about almost the halfway point. But today we're going to talk about the one thing, the one winning offer. Yeah, that's going to allow you to sell high ticket. Now, if you haven't yet done so and you're just catching this for the very first time, make sure you do register. okay? Because you'll get, one, your own success coach, plus access to all the resources and home base. Plus, you will also get a link to come and join these beautiful people inside the VIP room. Now, if you haven't done so yet, there's also prize draws happening throughout this event that you can win some really good stuff. If you want to know what that is, then you actually need to go and watch orientation kickoff call, because I did explain it there. And when you show up live, you get the opportunity to win a gift, win a prize for being the most interactive in the chat. Plus, we're going to go dark and do some breakout sessions. I actually did a breakout during the live yesterday, but we'll definitely be going dark and doing it this time. Plus some laser coaching and private Q&A with myself and my team. Now, today is day number 2, but so far is it Hortenisha? Is that how I say it? Did I say it right? Almost.
No, it's Hortensia.
Hortensia. Oh, that's so beautiful, Hortensia. Ascension model is what she really loved. Rosemary says, takeaway, only offer a few bits of information. That's the big one for you. And as I have so much to share, I love that. Alison, apologies, was hanging out your washing. That's okay. My housekeeper's doing that right now too. I think she's cleaning the pantry. All right, let's get stuck into today's content so you know what's in store for you all. So we're going to kick off by, I want to share with you the power of one. This really simplified my business once I really started to hone in on the power of one. Then I'm going to share with you the one winning offer. So how do you put your offer together, and then which bits do you bring out to actually teach on your live? And then we're going to look at the snowball effect. So I'm going to show you how you can actually get to consistent 5 and 6 figure months really fast, from zero to hero. Really, it's going to be awesome. And then I'm going to share with you the Sparkle Live formula. Plus, we're going to be going deep with extra homework for you today. You're going to share some great stuff. I can see that a lot of you have just started to put your homework up just before we came live. That's okay. And then also the daily Sparkle Spin and Win. And then we will go dark with the team and do some laser coaching with Team Sparkle. So make sure you are here live if you want to partake in the laser coaching as well. So come on into the Zoom room. We've got, many people out on the live stream. That's okay. You can come in and leave your camera off. I do prefer your camera on, though, because it keeps me pumped. All right, so let's talk about the power of one. Coming back to me, I'm going to grab my little handy-dandy whiteboard here and move all my things around, which I should have had prepared. And let's go here. So let me know in the chat, who feels like you're like juggling everything and you're just not sure what to do, what to focus on, and you're creating lead magnet after lead magnet, or you're not clear on exactly the things that you should be focusing on. Yep. Lots of yeps. Yes, that's exactly it. I'm not sure what to focus on. And I see a few people are asking, how do I get the purple hearts? I'll share with you later how you get the purple hearts on your name. So yeah, you've got to be a little special to get the purple hearts. All right, so inside your workbook, you will see that there is a page. If I head on over to my whiteboard, you will see that we have, where is it hiding? It's in here somewhere. There we go. So this page here, this is the power of one, how we're going to keep your business simple. And I'm going to share later on today why you only need one lead magnet. Now, we spoke a little bit about this yesterday. Actually, we went quite deep into it. What is the lead magnet? Who knows? Yes? Yes, live events. Correct. Teach people live. Yes. That's it. Live. It's the fastest way to get people to know, like, and trust you. It is the fastest path to profit when you run a live event to sell them into high ticket. We want to sell high ticket because it's so much easier to sell 2 $5,000 programs than it is to sell 100 $100 programs. It just is. It's just math. All right. So 1 lead magnet, and we know this is live event. Now, it doesn't matter what size event you put it in, okay? A 3-day, a 5-day, a full day, a half day, 3 full days, whatever it is that you're doing, it's the fact that you are going live. Now, there is a strategy behind the live, of course, but that's what's so important. You can stop making many, many lead magnets. We spoke about this yesterday. Just do one thing and just iterate. Okay, the next one is one dream client. Now, we started working on this yesterday as well. I'm going to share with you what a dot client is, and we're going to look at that one today. It's going to be part of your homework. Oh, no, actually, we're going to do it in the room because I like to get shit done. I love all the smiles when I say it. Excellent. So one dream client. The next thing is one irresistible. Now, can I spell this right? Probably not, but that's okay. We're okay with that. One irresistible offer. Okay, so this is what I like to call your signature method. Okay, so this is the steps in which we take people through. Okay, all the steps that they need to get to the other side. And we're going to go a little deeper into this one today. And also, you really only need one traffic source. So I'm going to ask you, who feels like they need to be in all the places? Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. I mean, all the things, right? You don't need to. You don't. I grew to a 7-figure business focusing in on one social media platform, Facebook. Now, if you think about all the different platforms out there, there are so many small little intricate different things that you can do on each platform. Facebook has groups and banners and events and a profile and business pages, and inside your groups you've got features and guides and so many little pieces. If we go across, say, to Instagram, you've got stories and reels and your profile and carousels and so many things. So when you're trying to learn all the different platforms, you really end up just not really honing in on one. So I want you to choose one platform. Now, when you choose the platform where you're going to find your traffic source, which is where the people hang out, you want to kind of like being there yourself. And where do the people who like you hang out? Okay, just one. You see, when I went all in on Facebook, I learned all there was to know about Facebook. And I went in deep. Now, if you go over and you look at my business profile on Facebook, you'll see that we're maybe at 100 and something thousand people following on Facebook. Go to Instagram, 2,000. YouTube, less than 1,000. Now, you would see those two platforms and go, she can't be a 7-figure business, right? But then you go to Facebook and you're like, maybe she can. That's because we went all in on one. And we learned everything there was to know about the one platform. So pick one and go all in. Okay? Pick one thing and go all in. All right, so let's come back over here. So your one traffic source, right? So for me, it was Facebook and groups. I really like to put all my beautiful humans who like my stuff into a Facebook group, love you, nurture you, give you valuable content, so that you can make an informed decision whether or not you like my stuff enough to pay for speed, right? Whether or not you want a little bit of ace and rim. Then finally, one way to sell. There are many different ways that you can sell your program, but I honestly believe just talk to people. Have a conversation with people. Speak to them, because what you will do is you will learn so much from a single conversation. Even if they say no, you're going to learn what the objections are, where they're stuck, so many things. Now, once you learn how to sell well by having conversations with people, then you can start to think about doing it in a webinar or selling from stage. It's much harder to do that when you don't have that two-way conversation to begin with, because you're just assuming that you know what their objections are. You're just assuming you know what their pain points and fears and things that are holding them back from saying yes. So always begin, if you're new in business and you haven't started hiring a team and you're still not able to sell well, start by having conversations. Make that the one way to sell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've missed something. What have I missed? Oh, 1 dream, 1 lead magnet, 1 dream. Oh, and 1 clear message. Now, this is huge. People, you're trying to attract everybody. And when you try to attract everybody, your message will fall on deaf ears. So we're going to go deeper into some messaging today as well. But I want you to get clear. And the way you're going to do that is working with people, right? Remember that your program is never, ever going to be perfect, ever. But the way it gets better is through working with people. You may believe you know where they're going to get stuck and you're going to help them, but until you actually put people through your program, you don't really know where they're going to get stuck. So what I'm going to do is show you now. Let's go back and just double check. I want to check what the agenda was because I didn't write. Yes, 1 winning offer. That's where we're going. All right. So 1 winning offer. So what I want you to do is there are so many things that you could be teaching. And you see people have a pain point. So they are over here with a pain point at point A. And you have the solution. It's all the way over here, right? That's where the transformation is. So here, they're feeling a little sad. Over here, you are happy. Okay? Now, what you want to do is you can't teach them everything you know. And we spoke about this yesterday. People are not paying to know everything you know. They're paying you to know what they need to know. They're writing a check for speed when they join you. So think about if somebody comes in with this particular pain point at this end, what are the 4 to 6 major problems that you're going to solve? What are your 4 to 6 major problems that you're going to solve? Then what are the lessons that you can teach them to solve the problem? Lessons to solve the problem, okay? So that's what we're doing. Now, if we look at this in regards to an offer, it is lessons and modules in between each of these. So when you're speaking to your people, what a lot of you are doing is you're standing over here and you're yelling, you're going, hey, it's amazing over here. Come, just do the things. Do this, 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 and you'll be able to get over that problem. And then do this, 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 and you'll get over this problem. So your messaging is unclear because you you're speaking at your people. They're over here, they're really sad, it's rainy, it's miserable, and you're over here in the sunshine telling them how beautiful and amazing life will be when they solve all their problems. So if you want to get clear on your messaging, I want you to walk over here, I want you to grab an umbrella, I want you to stand under the umbrella with them, and I want you to listen more than you speak. Listen to what they say. This is where the conversation component comes in. You're going to learn so much through listening, because you might think that this is the first place that they get stuck, but it might not be until here. And when they get stuck, you use these 3 beautiful words. Tell me more. By using those wonderful words, we can dig into where they're stuck, why they're stuck. And that becomes part of your messaging. You use it in your emails, your sales pages, your landing pages. We do not use words that they don't use. If they don't know what the word limiting beliefs is, don't use it. Maybe they haven't learnt that yet. You should write like a 5th grader, I always say. Write like a 5th grader. Make it super, super, super simple. Because when you confuse, you lose. Now, how do we take this one winning offer and create the vehicle to attract people to us? Well, this is your live lead magnet. What we do is I forgot to set up my little pens today with all my different colours. Where's a better colour? This one will do. All right. So what we do is we find one piece, and it's a little mini A to Z. And we actually solve a problem. Sure, you help them solve lots of problems to get to the big transformation, but what you put out there in your live is you want to serve them. You want them to solve an actual problem. Get this, we're actually going to help them. You cannot teach everything in your event. So don't be scared about giving away the kitchen sink and all the things. You just cannot do it in that size container. Like, they would have to come and live with you probably for a year and be Velcroed to your hip to learn all your things. So stop worrying. No more scarcity mindset, an abundance mindset around good karma, pay it forward, and those people that say yes, we get to go deeper with them, right? They pay for accountability, they pay for community and enhanced opportunity. And when we teach this, we then say, this is where the gap comes in, and there's more over here, and there's more over here. So we're teaching, but if they want to go deeper, they want more accountability, community, and enhanced opportunity, they take the next step towards you, up that value ladder. And preferably, if you are not on a 5-figure month consistently, make it a high ticket offer so you can get there faster. Sound good? Yes? All right, so this is how we create an irresistible offer. We do not want to confuse people. If you confuse, you lose. Keep it super, super simple, okay? Kiss. All right, so this is how we create that irresistible offer. Now, I'm going to do some sexy math with you to show you why you only need one lead magnet to get to 5 figures fast. Want to see? Yes? All right, let's do this. So to get to 5 figures fast, actually, before I do that, I forgot. I wanted to teach you, once we know what we're going to teach them, I've totally skipped a bit. We are going to, we need to know who we're speaking to and how we're going to help them. So what you want to do is, in your worksheet, you'll see a dot client, right? But this is from Dean Graziosi, okay? A dot client is somebody who, like, remember, if you try to attract everybody, you attract nobody, right? So the dream dot client is not just a good client, not just the better client or the best client, but the dreamiest client you can do. And so I learned this from Dean Graziosi, which I really, give props where props is due. Think about who you serve. So for me, it's coaches, right? Coaches who want to teach people stuff, whether it's training a dog to go outside to the toilet, whether it's nursing, or whether it's, for people who are sleep deprived because of newborn babies, or maybe you're helping a person become an author. Who is the larger person? What do they call themselves? So my people call themselves coaches, authors, course creators, influencers, but they all fall in that coaches bracket. Let me know in the chat, how do you identify? Are you one of those people? Right? The next level is, how do we help these coaches? So for us, we show them the power of live events. Now, there are lots of ways in which you can run a marketing strategy. Okay, so many different ways. You could put an ebook out. You could do white papers. You could do so many different ways to create a vehicle to attract people to you. But for us, we truly believe live videos is the way to go. Okay, so that's the next step. Then what else? Well, we want people to create community. So for us, we put people in a Facebook group, but really it's community. You want to bring people together and serve them. Also, we want people who realize that they need to automate their business to truly, really get back more time. Okay? You cannot run a business with no technology. You have to pay for technology. And before you can afford to hire staff, the technology is your staff in a box. I used to call my CRM automation system staff in a box. They probably took the work of 2 to 3 full-time staff, nurturing, loving on people, telling me what tasks to do every day. So they know they need technology and to automate. Also, my people want to sell high-ticket offers. Okay, $2,000 and above. You know it's the fastest path to profit. And also, into the dot client, they will eventually want to move from one-on-one to group. Now, that's my dot client. So I'll give you another example. Say you're in weight loss, okay? So I help people lose weight. Great. Who do you help? You could help mums lose weight. Great. Now, mums is a pretty big audience. Maybe you help mums lose the baby weight, okay? So it's not just any mums, it's mums who want to lose the baby weight. And how do you help them lose the baby weight? There's lots of ways you can help them lose the baby weight, but maybe it's vegan. Okay, you're a coach who helps mums lose the baby weight who want to learn how to eat vegan. And then maybe for the exercise, it's do Pilates, not yoga, Pilates. So can you see when you get super clear about exactly who you help and how? So if you were to turn that into a signature offer, it would be around helping mums lose the baby weight, using a vegan strategy and doing Pilates. So I want you to now think about who is your dot client. And if you go to your workbook, and if you don't have it, there'll be a link around the video, or message your coach, they can hook you up. But inside, if I scroll down here, you'll see in your workbook is a place for you to fill in your dot client, or just draw it on a piece of paper. You don't need the workbook to do the thing. All right, so I'm going to give you 5 minutes now. You ready for some action taking? Yes? Awesome. I love the head nods. Great work, guys. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to map out who is your dot client. Have at it, guys. right, welcome back. All right, so who would like to share? We got, raise your hands, who would like to share who your dot client is? You never know, someone could be out there listening. All right, Alison, I would love to hear who is your dot client.
Thanks, Sally. And the main reason I put my hand up is because I would love your input, because I'm a little bit, I don't know whether lost or confused is the word, but I'd love some clarity.
Mm-hmm.
So I am an empowerment strategist and self-love advocate, and I really love, I work with women particularly, but not only women, but I really love getting women to see that they are magnificent, because we are all magnificent, but we have so much crap that we've sort of collected along the way from our lives, from the time we're children, school partners, the whole box and dice. And so I really love to work with women who don't have that self-belief. They have a lot of self-doubt.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of story that they're living in, and I want to get them out of their past and into their future.
Mm-hmm.
So like you, and I've got a lot of things like you as well, because that's definitely what I want to do. So I've got live events as the next one.
Mm-hmm.
I've also got group and community.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got people who are women who are needing to tap into self-love and empowerment.
Mm-hmm.
The next level down is professional women and business owners, because I would really love people who can afford to pay.
Mm-hmm.
And I would do pro bono on the side, but obviously I need
passion
to have
project on the
time so
side.
I can do
Yeah.
pro bono. And then like you, I would love to go from the one-to-one to group,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know whether that is clear enough, or whether, if you've got any feedback,
Yeah.
I'd love that.
Yeah. So how do you help them?
How I help them is actually to realize that by putting themselves first, they're actually doing their whole family, their workforce, their workplace, everyone, they're doing a favor, because they are now not just feeling good about themselves and therefore their productivity or whatever, and they're much nicer to be around,
Mm-hmm.
but they're also role modeling. So whether it's for their children, or whether it's
Mm-hmm.
other people in the workplace, they are role modeling how to be.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why, it's really important. That oxygen mask analogy,
Mm-hmm.
is obviously one that comes to mind.
Yep.
Another one I really love is that you can't give from an empty cup, but
Mm-hmm.
having the empty cup, having a half full cup, means that you can fill it up.
Mm-hmm.
Because we sort of think that, it's half full or half empty. For me,
Yep.
whether it's half full or half empty is irrelevant, because you can fill it up. So that's
Yep.
what I really want to go
All right.
to. Look at the fact your glass
So
already has some.
what I've got here is you help professional women, okay, who are suffering from self-doubt,
Mhm.
who want to start to put themselves first,
Mhm.
and be a role model for others.
Yeah.
And they want to be part of a group and a community with your support.
Yeah. Yeah.
How does that sound?
Beautiful. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Cool. Excellent. All right. Who else would like to share who? And
you.
we're going to do some
Awesome.
laser coaching later, okay, for everybody who is here. So if you've got more questions around this, we're definitely going to dig deeper into that when we go dark. But who would just like to share where they're at with their dot client? Is there somebody else in the room who would like to share where they're currently at with it? Do we have any hand raisers? Yes, we do. Now, I've totally forgotten how to say your name again. Can you please say it again for me so I can write it down phonetically?
This is Hortensia.
Hortensia. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to have to practice that. It's a beautiful name. I've been seeing you popping up in different groups and things as well. So who is your dot client?
My dot client is a visionary woman and is a conscious entrepreneur that I wrote it just a minute. And is an emerging energy healer.
Mhm.
Okay, so I teach through the power of energy medicine how to heal herself from emotional trauma that cause the physical illnesses that we suffer. They're all starting with that. So I'm focused on heal all the stuff. What I would like to do one move out of one-on-one to one-to-group. Okay, I know emphasize any of this yet, but I'm planning on it. And that's what it is. It's just strength them to with like the teachings are a catalyst for deep transformation,
Mm-hmm.
so they can really show up powerful in their soul and body business, because that's what we want to know, is express our soul can and serve others. And
Yeah,
I think we're all
beautiful.
unique, so
Yeah.
I can bring into the
Yep.
surface to show themselves how they can be free to do it. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. So, entrepreneurs using energy healing who are suffering from emotional trauma and they would like to be part of a community. That's what I got from all
Physical
of that.
illness also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, we want it to be clear so that when people ask you what you do, you don't feel like you need to like take a breath, right? Like, you know, if
Yeah.
it's too confusing. So, if who you're trying to attract and you try to tell them and it's like, I help an entrepreneur who has all these things and if you're doing that to explain who you're helping, it's too much. Okay, you need to be able to come in and go, I help, and be able to say it really clearly. Okay, so just if you're feeling like you need to take a breath, it's probably not clear enough yet, but you're definitely on the way. And remember also, iteration. When I started, I was helping all the entrepreneurs, right? Everyone who was an entrepreneur, I was helping. So that's what you want to start doing, is working with people. It will help everybody. It will help all of you to be able to get clearer through working with people. So when I started, it was I help all the entrepreneurs. Then I help women. And then I'm like, I still help women and men. I help the woohoo people, definitely. Okay. So I used to say coaches, consultants, healer, course creators. And what I found was when I used the word consultant, I was attracting the wrong people. I was getting lots and lots of network marketers. So you want to start to ask yourself if that person that you want to help is what is the words they use to describe themselves. But also remember, nothing's set in cement. Okay, it's written in sand. All right, so now I'm going to move into sharing with you and we'll definitely come back and do more Q&A. You're welcome. We're going to come back and do more Q&A. For those who are here live, hang in because we've got some great laser coaching happening later when we go dark. So let's move into how to get to 5 figures fast. Who wants to know how to get to 5 figures fast? Yes, look at you all. All right, I'm excited to share this with you. So this is what I call the snowball effect. Okay, the snowball effect. And with the snowball effect, what you're doing, first off, who feels super, super busy, like you're constantly busy, but you just don't seem to get anywhere, right? You seem to be continuously involved in activities that feel super urgent, but are probably not that important. Okay, so this is what's called the Sisyphus effect. Okay, it was named after a Greek prisoner who was given the task to push a heavy rock up a hill, only to have it fall back down on top of him, right? Working on what they appear to be important, but it's really not that important. But the snowball effect, when it comes to marketing, is a campaign that builds over time. Okay, but just like a snowball, you've got to make a really strong foundation first. And then once it's in motion, it starts to accelerate and it continues to build. And then with that strong foundation, your campaigns won't crumble and fall apart, right? Your people move through your funnel. You remember that arrow up the middle that we have, that simple path to you. So in regards to that, let's have a look here on how we can use this snowball effect and then dial in how you only need one lead magnet to truly gain momentum. Now, I love sexy numbers, okay? I love numbers. But what I'm going to do, before we dive into this, I'm going to tell you the numbers I'm about to give you are really conservative. And the reason I tell you this is because I want you to really see when you choose one thing and go all in, how this is going to be able to help you grow and scale faster. Now, to start with, when I started my business, I learnt that I needed to grow an email list. Okay, the money's in the list. So I gave myself a task every single day. I'm the boss. Nobody's going to tell me what to do but me. So I would not go to bed unless I got 10 new emails every day. 10 new emails. Okay, so I would be talking to people and building relationships. And back then it was just me in a hospital bed, tippy-tap typing on a computer. Okay. And I did this. I grew a business like this from a hospital bed for 4 months. So the reason I tell you this is 10 is what my goal was. Now, the math I'm about to show you is more conservative than that. So let me take you back over here in the one lead magnet. So let's say 5 emails a day. If we run the math on that, that's 35 beautiful humans that have raised their hand and said, I might need your help. That's 35 in a week. That's 140 in a month. That's 140 new humans that potentially want your help and may be willing to pay for it. Now, industry standards is around 2% of people are ready to buy at any given time. Okay. So let's do some math on running a live event. Now, again, we just said 140 in a month with 5 leads. I'm going to be even more conservative again, and let's just say your first live event, and this is not showing correctly. Bear with me 1 second while I just fix this. Where's my little screen? Over here so you can see the whole thing. There we go. That's a little better. And sorry, guys. My screen is not set up correctly. We want to fix it so you can see all the pretty pictures. There we go. All right. So let's say you run your first live event and your goal is to get 50 humans to register. Now, industry standards will say that based on that, you should get 2 sales from that. Now, again, I'm going to be really conservative. Your high ticket offer should be at least $2,000 and above, but let's just say it's $1,000. Can you see how I keep halving everything? Yeah? I mean, it's pretty simple math. Now, from that, you would have 2 sales. So you would have $2,000. Who would quit their full-time job to make $2,000? No, of course not. But let's say you do it again. But you're a little lazy and you only bring in 50 people this time. Again, you haven't gotten any better. But this time you've got 100 people on your list and now you get 4 sales from the event. That's a $4,000 event. Now, the third time you run the same event, you get a little better and you're like, okay, I'm going to put a little bit more work in. And I've learned from the previous event and now we get 100 new people into the event. So now we've got 200 people and that's going to give you about 8 sales. At $1,000, this is an $8,000 event. Again, it's okay. Now, the next time we do it, again, we only bring in 100 leads, brings us to 300, which is 12 sales, which is a 5-figure event. Yes. Can you see that think about it, you've only had to build that foundation once. And every time you've run that event, you have just gotten better and better and better at it. No more needing to build again. Just iterate, iterate, iterate. Imagine if you ran the same event for a year. Where would you be in 12 months' time? Can you see that if you start from $0, 0 on your list, you focus on one thing and dial it in, you can get to 5- and 6-figure months fast. Would it be worth your time and effort to do so? Yes? Of course it would. So it doesn't matter whether or not you're teaching people how to make banana bread or use Excel or lose weight or teach people how to get into an Ivy League college. I mean, these are clients I've worked with. It doesn't matter what you're teaching. What truly matters is you believing in yourself and that you can. You need to believe in yourself and take yourself seriously. It's totally worth it, Alison says. Yes, Gina, love it. Focus on one thing. Of course it's going to be totally worth it. Yes, Facebook user out there. So, who is ready to stop building all of these things and start to focus in on one thing and dialing it in? You know, so far we've covered so much and we're only at the halfway point about lead magnets and creating your high ticket offer and your dreamiest client, how to make sure your messaging's clearer. Which of these things, can I ask you, are you most excited about? Out of all of these things, which one is like, yeah, baby, that's me. I'm so excited. Scarlo's like, I am so stoked. Yes. You see, we're only at day 2 and already I've given you enough information for you to take and get results. Yes. So for those of you who are ready to go out there and do it, you have some strategy now. Do you feel that? To go forth and get results. But for those of you who maybe want to skip ahead, you want to skip over some trial and error, stick with me because I want to talk to you about our 3-day event. If that's okay with you, would you like to learn a little bit more about what we're doing in our 3-day event? Yes? Awesome. All right. So this 3-day event that we are doing, it's our very first of its kind. We're calling it our Sparkle Live inaugural event. So you have the potential to be one of the founders. Now, for those of you who see the people with the purple hearts on their name here in Zoom, they've already got themselves a ticket. Okay, that's how you get a purple heart. So let me walk you through and let's dive deep into what you're going to get through this 3-day event. I'm going to head over to my whiteboard because I like to draw pictures, okay? I hope you don't mind a few pictures along the way. Within the 3 days, you will map out not just how to run a live event, but also the strategy behind it on how you can make it convert. Now, before we dive into the 3 days, I want to share a little something with you. What we're doing with this brand new event, it's a really cool virtual event style that we're launching for the very first time. And it begins with a whole check-in process, right? You get to check in like you're at a real life event, but it's still all virtual and online. You're going to get to see a real human when you check in, right? And they're going to walk you through our brand new dashboard. I'm so excited to show you the new dashboard. The new dashboard is so much better than the home base that you've been playing with over the last 3 days. It's going to be personalized just for you. It's also gamified, which means there's an interactive experience within the dashboard as well. There's going to be a leaderboard and lots of other really cool, fun stuff and ribbons to win and all sorts of cool things. So I'm so excited to be launching this new part of the Sparkle world with you that we've never done before. And we're calling it the Sparkle Live event, and we're going to hashtag Sparkle Live 1. So for anyone who's joining us, it's the only time you'll be able to be the very first doing this event. Okay, so let's go into what's actually covered in the 3 days. So on day 1, okay, we're going to call this the Build It Day. Now, in the Build It Day, what you're going to begin with is your vision. And this is how it all aligns to your high ticket offer. So we're going to lay the groundwork for you for your offer and turn it into a scalable signature method so that you're 100% clear on what it is that you actually offer. Now, I know a lot of you have got so many ideas in your brain, right? This first session is going to bring you so much more clarity. And once completed, you're actually going to have a signature method. Okay, and we're going to show you how to scale that signature method. Now, you've already begun working on that with us in day 1. but we're going to go deeper inside the 3-day event. And once you've got that signature method, we're going to turn that into a high ticket offer, sorry. We dial in your dream client even further than we did today, and then you'll be rolling up your sleeves and learning how to get into the mind of your dream client. Now, this is going to help you know exactly what to say in your sales and marketing material so that it speaks to your dream client, not just yells at them, speaks to them. Right? And at the end of this session, you're finally going to know who you're helping and how to speak with them. So that's the first part of day 1. It's a pretty labor-intensive day. This is why we call it a GSD, Get Shit Done 3-day event as well. Then we're going to wrap up day 2. We're going to show you the tech stack. Sorry, day 1, the tech stack. So we're going to at the end of the day, I'm going to show you the tech stack that we use for building out our marketing funnels. Plus, I'm also going to give you a behind the scenes look at all of this. What's here? What microphone gear have I got? Camera gear? How do we set this whole studio set up as well? So you'll be able to see what it's like to set up from a basic event right through to where I'm at now with all the things. So I'm going to give you a really cool little look behind the scenes. Sound like fun? Yes? And then together, you're going to finally be able to make a decision on choosing your tech stack, because you cannot build your business just on a social media platform. You do need to have tech. Whether or not it's what we recommend or not, it doesn't matter. You've just got to pick some tech to build. Then we'll end the day with a debrief. Now, this is for our VIP clients. We're going to actually have like a cocktails and mocktails VIP event and debrief on the first day of the full event. Now, you don't need VIP tickets. You're not going to miss anything. It's just a little bit of extra time with us. Remember, ACE, they get that extra enhanced opportunity if you upgrade to VIP. Then on day 2, so on day 2, I'm going to call this, well, this is called the Measure It Day, right? We're going to dive headfirst into the world of measurement and unleash the magic of simplicity. Now, you're going to brace yourself because I'm going to give you some mind-blowing insights when we get into the sexy numbers that's going to help you gauge your process, fine-tune your strategies, and truly just reach for the sparkling stars. We're going to kick off going deeper into the one thing. So get ready to witness how just awesome your business will be when you focus on one thing. It's going to allow you to maximize your results and truly set off some fireworks for success. Now, if numbers are not your thing, don't worry, we got you. Because I love sexy numbers, right? And I'm going to give you exactly the numbers that you should measure. So you measure what matters, right? And then we're going to just add a little bit of sprinkling magic to your business so you can start to grow and scale. Then we have some automation and follow-up. We've got a special guest speaker coming in to teach you about automation and the follow-up system. So when you implement this strategy, not only are you going to be able to follow up like a pro using automation, but you're going to be able to get back more time in your day. With the power of automation, your follow-up system, you're going to no longer be letting leads fall through the cracks. Who's growing an email list and then you get them on your email list and then you just don't email them until you've got something to offer? Yeah. Right? This is where automation will step in. And then I'm going to share with you the formula. I like to call it the freedom funnel. It's a funnel that you can build that will actually give you back more time. Okay, formula. Okay, so in the second part of the day, I'm going to show the complete framework around the Freedom Funnel formula. And this is where you get to see what you need to build in what order so you can build, measure, and then optimize. And you can finally move out of building mode and into measuring and optimizing, which is really scaling and growing. And when you build your business around live events as the vehicle to get people to your high ticket offer through your signature method and out the other side, all transformed, beautiful and happy. Because if you've been struggling with your business and you're not sure what to work on and in what order, you may feel like you're just, that hamster, running, always busy, not getting anywhere. This is going to give you clarity on what you should be working on and in what order. And then we're going to finish the day with laser coaching. And this is where you're going to be allowed to submit questions. We're going to go through the questions and you will have the opportunity to come up on stage with me and be laser coached. Okay, we're going to choose the right types of questions that are going to also serve the rest of the audience. And you'll get myself and my team looking at your business to find where the bottlenecks are in your business. And also you'll have time to ask questions so that we can help you get unstuck. Laser coaching is such a powerful way for you to get the best minds looking at your business. Sound good? Pretty exciting, right? I'm so excited for this, honestly. It's like this has been something that we've been planning all year. So day 3, is our optimize day. Now, day 3 is now where you embark on the final leg of this epic journey with us, and we're going to deep dive into the world of optimization. So on day 3, what you're going to do is create your PAG. What is a PAG, you ask? Well, this is such a powerful way in which you can create the live event structure. A lot of work has gone in from the first 2 days to reverse engineer your business so that you can use your live event to sell your high ticket offer. Your PAG is your program at a glance. So you know what you're going to teach on each day. This session is going to help you create your very own PAG, your program at a glance, using the live event strategy and structure that we do, what you've been experiencing over the last couple of days. And this is going to stop all the frustration when it comes to deciding what are you going to teach, but also what's the strategy behind what you're teaching. So when you're done with this, you're going to be able to get and invite people to join you in your program, and it becomes a really easy yes at the end of the event when you know how to structure it right with strategy. Then, of course, once we've got that, I know you're all then like, but then I've got to sell it. So we cannot finish without looking at objections and how to sell and overcome objections. So really it's overcoming objections and how to sell, because selling is helping. Selling is helping. Now, there will be objections that come up. And when we walk you through this process, you'll learn what we call the art of enrollment. Okay, and then how to overcome objections with ease. Now, this is not only going to help you to sell your program, but I truly believe that it's actually a life skill that I'll be teaching you that you can use in your everyday life, even just conversations with your partner and your children. So if you've got a fear of selling, don't worry, it's not rocket science. It's just a framework that you can learn. And once learnt, you will be able to sell with ease and overcome objections without feeling all salesy, sleazy, and gross. We're also then going to bring up for you our beautiful Jacqui, and she's going to be doing money mindset. Who is struggling to charge a decent price for your program? Yeah, maybe you're scared to charge high ticket. You're going to love this session with Jacqui. She's going to take you through a guided session on how you see money. Many of us have limiting beliefs around what money means to us. and what it is that holds us back from seeing the true value of you as a person. After this powerful session, you're going to be able to shift the way you see money, your beliefs around money, and it's going to help you to tap into your own personal growth around money. You will see yourself as money. It's super powerful. Our clients do it about once every 8 weeks. Then of course, you've got this event up and running. How are you going to sell it? Well, you've got to fill it, right? You've got to get bums in seats. So after the 3 days of focus on building out your high ticket offer, putting together your signature method, creating your live event, then you have to get bums in seats. So then I'm going to share with you how you can choose between 3 different marketing strategies. Now, it depends on what stage of business you're at, but you will be able to determine what you should be spending most of your focus on when it comes to your marketing method. So if you're worried about getting those bums in seats and filling the event, we've got you covered, because at the end of this, you will set up a 90-day plan to help you move forward, so that when you get to the end of the 3 days, you're not just like, oh, well, that was great. Now what? You will write yourself a 90-day plan, and with that 90-day plan, you will then be moving to actually have your first or next live event with strategy first, so that you can implement everything you've done within the event. Now, for those of you who have already got yourself a spot, there's Sparkle Mail coming. I'm so excited. I haven't done Sparkle Mail for a long time. So we've got a Sparkle Mail coming to your inbox, to your mail, like physical cool stuff coming to celebrate you as our inaugural group. Okay, it's even going to have the hashtag Sparkle Live 1 on it, so that when you attend the event, you'll be able to say, hey, I was the very first one at Sparkle Live. I was at Sparkle Live 1. And then when we run Sparkle Live 2, you'll be like, yeah, well, we were at 1. And of course, what am I going to do with the event? I'm going to get better at it. I'm going to iterate it and iterate it and iterate it and make it better and better and better, just like we're going to teach you to do. So for those of you that are interested, there is also a VIP option for you, so that we can add a little bit more sparkle to your experience. So as a VIP, if you choose to upgrade, you will also get your own very special early check-in with me and my team. We're also going to have a special guest speaker coming to the little pre-party event with our VIPs. Plus, there'll be some bonus sessions throughout the live event as well for you. So we just want to enhance that experience so that you get to spend more time with us and the team if you decide to upgrade to VIP. So honestly, if you want to join us in the live event, and this is something that you're like, yes, I've got to do this. This is the thing I really want to do. Then I invite you to join us in, let me find the little thing. Where is it? Here. It's hiding on me. Where are you hiding? I did have the link for you here. I know my team's dropping the link for you. Go to Sparkle. There it is. sparkleclassacademy.com/live. Now, this is the inaugural Sparkle Live event on virtual events. This is really about getting you results faster. It's about really cutting a check for speed. And we're going to hold your hand, and that's the way we've designed this event. Now, only you can do the work, but you don't have to do it alone. So claim your space. If you want to, just head to home base. You will see a button on home base to click lock in my spot for Sparkle Live. Or if you want to talk to somebody, there is a breakout room that you can go into and you can ask our team. They're there on standby to answer any of your questions. And if you're not on the live, message your success coach with any questions that you might have. Now, the actual event itself starts tomorrow. We're going to do a welcome celebration with anyone who does join us in this event. And I don't want you to miss a moment of momentum. So we'll be hosting that welcome celebration tomorrow for those of you who are invested and ready to Sparkle Live. So if you're all in, what you need to do is go to sparkleclassacademy.com/Sparkle Live, or just head to home base and click in Lock in My Spot for Sparkle Live. Or if you've got questions, then head to the breakout room and speak to one of our team, or message your success coach. Now, I'm going to see you back here in about 10 minutes. We're going to do home play and also some super powerful laser coaching. So off you go, click that button, and we'll see you real soon.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine. Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me. Just watch me. take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me.
Give me a roll. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me. Just watch me. Just watch me.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We live it. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about
hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
Welcome back, everybody. All right, we've got some purple hearts in the house. Woo! Allison, and I'm going to pronounce this right. I wrote it down phonetically before. Hortensia, Jenny, Rosemary, Scarlett, Tara, so many. Also, we've got Jenny, Alexia. We've also got Kathy, Erica, Angie, Rosemary. Woo! So many beautiful people joining us. I cannot wait to be kicking off with you the 3-day Sparkle Live inaugural event. It's going to be so fun. And I mean, we're still planning. So who knows what else we're going to throw into the mix as well for you as the 3-day event draws closer. We will be having a welcome celebration with those of you tomorrow, so keep an eye on your inbox about that welcome celebration. And of course, you'll be having your own, the VIPs will be doing our own special little extra welcome celebration a day before the event as well. Now, let's get into your homework for today. I mean, we're not done yet. We still have tomorrow left, right? And tomorrow is going to be an amazing day. But let's look at the homework that you have got for day number 2. So day number 2, I want you to, oh, where's all my little homework things gone? Where are they all gone? Here they are. All right. So your home play for today is, I want you to think about When are you going to run your next or first live event, right? I want you to put a month and what days and what year, okay? And I'm hoping it's going to be within the next 90 days or so. That would be good. Yes. So that's your homework. And of course, we're going to go and do, you can post it underneath the post that should have gone up for home play day number 2. Take a screenshot and claim your badge. Also, you've got to do the live challenge, the Sparkle Live in 5 challenge. And with that, we are going to get you to, what is the thing that you want to be or do or accomplish that maybe you're a little scared to speak about? I want you to get a little vulnerable in your live. You see, it's through storytelling and sharing your vulnerabilities that will allow people to get a little closer to you, right? And so I want you to, it's a very safe space inside the Sparkle world. So I want you to share what it is that you want to be or do or accomplish. So I really, really want to start a charity. That's a huge thing for me. And we're not there yet, but when we get there, I'm going to have many entrepreneurs who want to be part of this charity. And the charity is to help other up-and-coming entrepreneurs that maybe don't have the funds to be able to turn their passion into a business. People who are really stuck in hardship, and be able to have a perpetual fund where we invest in businesses to help them get off the ground. And it's off into the future, but it's something that I've always really, really wanted to be able to do. I love business models. I love looking at business models, pulling them apart and putting them back together again. I mean, when I first started this business, one of my big dreams that I wanted was pretty simple, was to have a housekeeper. Who would love somebody to do your washing and make your beds and clean your, yes. Guess what? I have one now 5 days a week. You may have seen her behind me before. Before we came live earlier on, I'm like, Ebony, clean up my desk. So, I mean, that was one of the things I always wanted. And I remember when I first hired a housekeeper, it was for 1 day a month. And I'm like, I felt really bad. Like, I'm not doing, I should be able to clean my own house. But then I was like, you know what? If I can afford to hire a housekeeper, then, I mean, they're not just a cleaner, she's a housekeeper. And it gives me and my husband more time. It also, we don't fight like we used to around, certain things aren't getting done. I'm busy serving my people. And also, my housekeeper's super happy because she has a stable job. She gets to come here and work 5 days a week. I mean, it's a pretty amazing, I literally 5 years ago, I interviewed a lady named Barbara, and she had a housekeeping agency. It was called Barbara's Angels. And I remember she quoted me to come and clean my house 3 days a week. And I'm like, I'm never going to be able to afford that. That's too expensive. And now I have one 5 days a week. So when you have big dreams, it could be as simple as that. Right? So, and my bigger dream is the charity. So let me know on your live. I want to know a little bit of a story behind that. Now, we also spoke about, yesterday we spoke about propping your phone and framing. I want you to think about lighting this time. Now, when you go live, set your phone up somewhere stable, or, even if you're outside, do it somewhere comfortable outside if you want to as well. Now, if you don't have proper lights, and in the event, I'm going to show you my whole setup in the 3-day event, but if you don't have lights, you just need natural light, okay? And in the shade, or a really great way to do it is, the phone holders that you put on your window in the car? Stick it to a window in the house and put your phone there, because you'll get natural light from the window. Jacqui's kitchen is amazing for natural light. She's got windows all around, plus it looks out over Sydney Harbour, which doesn't hurt. But natural lighting and you don't need the fancy thing. So think about your lighting when you set yourself up this time. And walk around your house. Have a look. Is there a spot that you can claim as your space to do your weekly live? I used to have a little tiny corner in the spare room, and I used to squeeze into the corner to go live, and that was my spot. I could leave everything set up and I could go live every week in that little corner. Actually, it was nearly daily back then, or it was daily for a while. So think about your lighting. Now, if you don't have lights, natural light, if you're outside in the shade, okay, because the bright sun, horrible shadows. Okay, so that's your task today, is to talk about something you want to do, be, or accomplish that maybe you're a little scared to talk about. You know, like me with the housekeeper, I used to think if I had a housekeeper, that just meant I'm lazy. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. All right. Also, I'd love you to talk about what you like best about day 2 and what you're going to do differently now moving forward. Now, if you've got any questions or you need any help, please make sure you reach out to your success coach. They're there to support you and champion you, to help you play full out. And also, we have the prize draw to do for you. So let me go over. Sarah has updated everybody who's done all the homework. So here we are, and let's see who's going to win our prizes today before we go dark and do some laser coaching. So for those who did the introduction post, the goals and the struggles, and our winner is, who's it going to be? Allison. Congratulations. I'm pretty sure Allison's in the room. Excellent. Yes, and she has a purple heart. Yay, she's coming to the 3-day event. All right. Also, we have the Sparkle fans, so people who love us, who have followed us over on Instagram, YouTube, and on Facebook. Each follow or like gives you an entry, and our winner for that is Tara. Congratulations. Hey, Tara's also got a purple heart. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Now, also we have the home play for kickoff call and day 1. So for those people who have done kickoff call and day 1 homework, and our winner, or earner really, is Julie. Congratulations. And then finally, our Sparkle Live in 5 participants. I'm loving watching the videos. I still have a few to catch up on. It's my evening guilty pleasure. I love it. I love it. Ooh, we have Jeanette. Yay! Congratulations. And that is awesome. Okay, and also we better not forget, we also need to, tomorrow, before we get into who's been the most active in the group. Tomorrow, we are going to talk about the 1 repeatable growth strategy. You're going to love this one. It's going to help you fast track your business to 6 and 7 figures. It's 3 sexy words that I learnt that literally just like, oh my God, why didn't I think of that earlier? And once I sorted it out, I was golden. And that's when I really, really started to grow and scale my business. So I'm going to share with you those 3 magical words to true momentum. All right, let's look here. Most interactive winner. Let me go and find my amazing Sarah. Sarah, who is our most interactive winner for today?
By a landslide. It was Allison Williams.
Wow! Congratulations, Allison. All right, where is she? I know she's hiding in here somewhere. There she is.
I can say, Sarah, that would be the 3rd prize I've won. So I'm happy to give it back and share the love.
Oh, isn't she beautiful? All right. So anyone watching this video, first one to tag Allison, we will pass your prize over. You are gorgeous, Allison. All right, everybody. So we have a jam-pack. We're not done yet. We are not done yet. We still have tomorrow to come. So everyone who's out there on the live stream, we're going to go dark now. We're going to do some laser coaching with those people who have joined us live. So if you're not in the Zoom room, and I can see so many eyeballs still out there on the live stream, come in. We're going to do some live laser coaching with you now. Come on in. We're going to go dark. And as always, we've got to stand up. Come on. We've been sitting down for an hour and a half. It's time to get up, move our bodies. And we're going to dance on out to the Sparkle song. Let's find, where's my little button? Where is it? There it is. All right, guys, never let anyone dull your sparkle. Make sure you get at least one income-producing activity done each and every day. And I will see you on the next live.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art.